Good morning, YouTube. Have I got a video for you? Well, first and foremost, YouTube did it to me again. I woke up this morning, a couple of my videos, my most recent videos pertaining to what is going on in the elections here in Arizona, has been demonetized. Now, keep in mind that those videos, I basically was just reciting what the mainstream media has already been, mainstream news has already been telling us. So it's funny how we're not allowed to talk about what has been disseminated down to us. Good job, YouTube. So I'm going to ask everybody a favor. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I really would appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. And one last thing, if you can, I know sometimes watching the advertisements kind of suck, but for every advertisement you watch, I get about a penny, believe it or not, and it does add up over the course of a month. Helps pay for the internet bill. So what do I want to talk about? First and foremost, there was something, I had a list in my mind, and every time I get in front of a camera, I go blank. So one thing I know I need to talk about is Cochise County. Check this out. 2 election supervisors wanted to go above and beyond their duties. They wanted to do their due diligence and hand count the ballots to verify that the numbers that were being spit out of the voting machines, the Dominion voting machines, was accurate. Immediately a judge down there, Cochise County, I'm pointing to the southeast, Tucson. Immediately a judge comes out and deems that as not allowable. It was against the Constitution. I forgot his reasoning was, but he put brakes on that. Now, why would you stop the verification? Just you want to give the voters the most accurate information. You're going to verify that the numbers being spit out and given to the voters is accurate. What is the harm in that? No. We can't have you guys verifying our voting machines for your election. No. See, I always say that, you know, it's funny they don't want anybody criticizing the last election, or this election for that matter, but they give us so many reasons too, right? They constantly are giving us reasons. Let me straighten out this camera. Constantly giving us reasons to question the validity of what is being spoon-fed to us. The good news is these 2 supervisors in Cochise County, by the way, never trust somebody on YouTube just because they're saying something doesn't mean it's true all the time. That includes me. Go ahead and YouTube this. Cochise County supervisors hand count. Use a mixture of search words, you know, maybe you'll get the news article. The good news is that these 2 supervisors said basically, F you, we're hand counting them regardless, and we're suing. If I heard it right, they're the ones that are doing the suing to be allowed to hand count. So their lawyers have told them, just move forward. Just move forward with your hand counting, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there, pretty much. Imagine that. See, I always said they're not afraid that you know that they're cheating. When I say they, all around us, they're cheating. And they're not afraid if you know it. They can care less what you know, what you see, and what you film. They can care less. What they care about is whether you can prove it in a court of law. However, the downside is they got their judges and lawyers positioned all over the United States that won't even hear this case. Oh, that's a frivolous lawsuit. We're not gonna, there's no, there was no election fraud here. Nothing to see here. We're not going to even hear the case and throw it out. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on all over the place as of the last election. Oh, we're not hearing it. We don't see it. Meanwhile, it's being broadcasted on television of ballot workers or just passing ballots in the feed, getting them out of the exit, putting them back into the feed, and just keep going in circles. All kinds of pulling boxes out from freaking corners and everything, you know, that was shown to us. Yet, oh, there's no evidence, you know, we're not hearing it. Well, okay, so enough of that. What come on, what judge would find that, you know, you're just validating. Anyway, what else was I going to talk about? So, Wishaw County, Nevada. You're going to have to excuse me. The two people that are going up for governor there. A lady and some dude. I wish I could Google it, but I'm driving it. The Republican, the guy was about, he was sitting at right around 52% of the vote, and she, the Democrat, was sitting at 46. Now this is coming from MSNBC, mind you. Okay, this is the news from MSNBC. Wishaw County, they found some votes in Wishaw County, and the MSNBC host said, now normally Wishaw County is pretty much a 50-50 Republican Democrat county, but they all went for the lady, the Democrat. They pretty much all went for the Democrat, and he just brushed it over. Normally Wishaw County is a 50-50, but most of the votes went for the Democrat. He actually named the name and just went on to his next line in his list, you know. So she's up to 49 and he's up to 50. They're like neck and neck. Neck and neck now, overnight. See, that's why that's the system. And again, they don't care what you know. Prove it. Prove it. That's why they need all this time. That's why we see a lot of swing states. It's the swing states that need more time. We need a week. Meanwhile, Florida was able to count multi-million votes in just 5 hours. We've got third world countries that can count all their votes in a matter of a day. And yet these swing states, election after election, seem to need more and more time. You know what? Growing up in the streets of New York, you get a sense of, I won't say extrasensory perception or ESP, but you do get an intuition. You don't need to see something in order to declare it is going on. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. And one thing I do have is that intuition of what the hell's going on. They're buying time. You know why? Not to count the votes. Those votes are already counted in every one of those swing states. They're claiming they're not counted. But see, once you count the votes, now you know how much you're behind. And now it's time to steal the election. You go and find votes. Find, meaning get them off the printer and claim they're from Wishaw County or whatever other county that might be around. It would just happen to, wow, just didn't get these. Wow, here they are. And overnight, we see this, just like in the last election. I'm spitting all over myself because I just got out of the gym. I'm thirsty as all F. I'm in a grumpy mood today, too. I don't know why. We see this, we saw this in the last election. It wasn't during the daytime that these Democrats caught up. Oh, no. Not during the daytime. It was the darkness. It was when it got dark at night. When the Democrats were just miraculously found stuff. You know why they choose the nighttime, right? You can't see them sneaking stuff in and out of the buildings as quite as easily. So that's what happened in Nevada. What's her face? I think she's the incumbent. She's the Democrat, miraculously overnight up 4 points. From like 46% to 50. Check it out. I think his name is Zeldin. The Democrat is Zeldin. Yeah. No, it's not Zeldin. That's from New York. I'm getting all these people confused. Regardless, go check that out. It's amazing. Overnight is when they steal their elections. What else? There was something important I wanted to talk about. Oh well. I'm going to let you folks go. It's Friday afternoon. I'm going to go get something to eat. I feel like, I just feel like pigging out on something freaking super unhealthy. I've been doing my best to keep track on my diet, but I just want like some freaking nasty double cheeseburger with an order of seasoned fries and frosted cold beer, maybe 2 or 3 of them. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. You have a great day.